Hi all. Today we are going to see about what is a blockchain actually. So I was very moved by this topic, so I thought I will take this session today. Let me proceed with the session. So before going to digital currency which uses blockchain, we will just see about fiat money, what money we are right now using. So in our case, when a person sends a transaction to another person, likewise you consider a person A sending money to person B, there is always a central authority. The central authority will be having a central database. So when I send through a bank, it actually governs the transaction. It updates the database, its own database, that it will reduce the money from my account and add money to their account. So this central authority is responsible for governing this transaction to happen. Okay, this is which happens in case of fiat money. You have to consider we have a third party here, maybe the payment provider who governs this transaction. Now let's proceed with digital currency. In case of Bitcoin or Ripple, and all the digital currency make use of this blockchain technology through which they made sure a transaction happens. So in case of digital currency, you have to understand there is no central authority. Nobody governs it. It is taken care automatically. Let's see how it happens. Consider A pays some amount to B. So this A pays B transaction becomes a part of the block. Okay. And you can very well see that block is not part of blockchain yet. So so somebody has to govern it to make it added to the blockchain, right? So in case of blockchain, how it happens is the miners, okay, once a transaction happens, the miners work on a cryptographic puzzle. Once one of the miners solves it, this block becomes a block part of the blockchain. So this process they called as proof of work, POW. That's what I mentioned here. Okay. So the miner who blots the cryptographic puzzle will get a reward. Okay. Once the cryptographic puzzle is solved, that block becomes a part of the blockchain. Okay. So this is how it gets added. So here you can very well see there is no central authority who governs it. He updates in the database. So this blockchain, right? Okay, this database is not to a, it is not located in a central location or something. This blockchain is part of all the computers in the network. Okay, this database, decentralized database, is part of all the computers. Okay, so the duplicate of it is available in all computers, so it is not possible to change it by anybody. Okay, and one thing I want to make a note here is the mining is a very costly operation. You need so much of computer power to make this mining to happen. So this cannot be done by a simple person like us in our mobile. Nothing can be done. It needs so much power, okay, for this mining to happen, and it is a very costly operation. So recently you might have heard of Tesla banning this Bitcoin for buying his computer because it takes a lot of power and it creates a lot of pollution. So this was done actually. Elon Musk recently, you would have heard of news. Okay, so this is how a block gets added to a blockchain. So the blockchain is a collection of different all the transactions. It is not one single transaction. It is a collection of all transaction which happened in the blockchain. Okay, A pays B, B pays A. If again B pays A, that will also be part of another block in the blockchain. Okay, so this is what they call it as digital ledger. So the blockchain is a digital ledger which keeps track of all the transaction which took place. So if you take the digital currency like Bitcoin, Ripple makes use of blockchain for recording the transaction which happen. Okay, digital transaction. But the blockchain is not only for uh, recording the digital transaction. It can be used recently also. It was used for recording the medical information of the patients, all the medical information. If you heard a news, Google is working with the medical companies so that how to make this blockchain work for recording all the medical information. So I think one of the companies is already working on that. Okay, this is about the digital currency. Okay, how the digital currencies like Bitcoin and Ripple makes use of blockchain. Okay, blockchain technology. Okay. So, just coming to a definition, it is a system of recording information, and in case of blockchain, you cannot change or cheat the system. Okay, it is a digital ledger of transaction, and other very important thing is it is decentralized. It is not to a particular location. If in case if you are doing through SBI or some other HDFC, your information is to a single location where they have the database, all those. It is your transaction is particular to that location. But in case of blockchain, it is decentralized. The all the transaction database is being duplicated across entire network, so it is not impossible to change it or hack it. Okay, and for a block to be added, you need so much power. They need to solve a cryptographic puzzle so that this can be added. So it becomes very difficult to hack. Okay, hope you understood the blockchain concept. And I also wanted to give an introduction on smart contracts. Okay, in case of smart contracts, till now I told blockchain was for we saw how it was used for recording the digital transaction. Okay, but it can also be used, as I said before, it can be in case of Ethereum, if you take the each block is used for a computer program. Once the block gets resolved, the computer program gets solved. This computer program is called smart contracts. Okay. You can imagine in a case that you want to hire a cycle, you go there and you pay the ether, that is the digital currency. So once you pay this, what will happen is this block will get executed, which may unlock the cycle so that you can take it. So it is a computer program. Okay, computer program or code which gets executed once the block is added to the blockchain. So Ethereum uses the blockchain for a different requirement. So they use it for executing a computer program or smart contracts once the blockchain, the block is being mined by the miners so that it can be added to the blockchain. Okay, so this is how Ethereum used, and we have so many digital currencies which has been coming to market for different purposes. The purpose is different. We also have a coin in India for named as Polygon or Matic network, which has been written for Ethereum network. Okay, Ethereum network, so that they will reduce the uh, gas fees involved in Ethereum network. Okay, and conclusion. So I really think this blockchain will be the future. Okay, since all the hacking and all taking precedence in our current scenario, I think blockchain will be the way forward. And we also need a internalization. The internalization, like right now, it is very tough to transfer money from one country to another. I think with digital currencies like Bitcoin, this may solve the issues. Okay. Thank you, guys. Hope you enjoyed this session. Kindly subscribe.